How to create word searches for free. Hi, Kerry here from Dream Creator B, and welcome to my channel where we show you how to make money online with KDP Low Content Books and Etsy with new training every week. So be sure to hit the big red subscribe button down below. So today I am actually covering a tool that you can use to actually create different types of puzzles for your KDP Low Content Books or for your Etsy printables. Now the thing about this tool is it is actually free, and it is online and you can use it for commercial use, but it is quite difficult to actually get used to it. But I'll actually show you the different ways of doing the word search puzzles, and then I'll continue and show you other puzzles in next few videos. So what I've done is I've done a search on word search for adults in Amazon KDP. According to Self-Publishing Titans Chrome tool, it's only got a 50% chance there. There's a big yellow button there because the average BSR is 129,679. But as we know, word searches can also go into different activity books, they can go into journals, they can go into diaries, they can go into calendars, they can be used as printables, they can be used as lesson plans with teacher pay teacher. So you can be using all of these in different ways and doing different things. So it's not just that. And the reason why I'm actually covering it is I did a community poll on this very YouTube channel, and I asked different people what they'd like me to cover. So what came out was activity and puzzle books at 37%. In particular, Anne P mentioned, hello, is there a less expensive tool to create puzzles, maze, word searches for activity books? Well, this website does it. It is actually a downloadable software. So this is it, Crossword Express, and you might have seen different videos that I've done and other people have done on Crossword Express. And the actual website is called crosswords.com, and I'll leave a link in the description for you to get a hold of. It is for Mac and for Windows. It was updated back in 2020, and there are some different updates as well. It uses JavaScript. So you download it to your computer, and what happens is, I want the other folder, hang on. It comes like this little zip file here for you to use. And then once it does that, it actually breaks it out into this folder. So you get like a folder on your desktop. And in this folder, you need to actually run the software. And the software is run from this where it says crosswords-express.jar. But before we go into that, these are all the different puzzles that you can actually get here online. There's some great ones as well, because you can actually do it for different languages as well, like Arabic or any languages that do right to left and left to right. It does all of those. It covers different ones. I haven't tried it with like German where there's umlauts and things like that, but I will try them out. But again, look at all the different puzzles that you can go through. So if you click on that Crossword Express, it actually opens up the area here where you can go in and actually start creating different puzzles. You can do grid maintenance, you can do dictionary maintenance, which is the one we'll be using. You can do anagrams, container words, set all Crossword Express options to default values here as well. So there's lots of things you can do. You just have to work your way around it. So there's the standard crosswords, there's a language crossword there, free-form crosswords, so you can actually see what different ones look like. So that is like more like the New York American style puzzles, but you can actually change them to different ones. But again, I will do another video on showing you how to do crosswords. But there's loads here. I have personally used the Sudoku, the Killer Sudoku, and Kakuro as well, which I've actually sold quite a few of those, so they're quite good. And there's lots of others that you can actually be making up different types of activity books, different types of puzzle books, and helping different people. The only problem is that this is quite difficult to actually set up, and it spews out a lot of PNGs that you then need to recompile. So that is the reason why a lot of people pay for puzzle softwares, because you've got the compilers in them. They do different languages, some of them, not all of them, but that's the reason why people pay. instead of going for a free one, because this you can get it done, but it takes time. So let me show you what we're going to do. So we're going to word search. And we go select puzzle, and there is some dictionaries there. So if you click on select a dictionary, there is a few there like cities, country. I've inserted desert, and I'll actually show you how to actually do your dictionaries. There's physics, astronomy. So we can click OK here, and it will actually build as one. So I'm going to click start a new puzzle, and I'm going to actually name it. Can't remember what we're going to do. Astronomy. And I'm also going to give it a file name there as well. Astronomy. And click OK. Then I'm going to select a dictionary, and I'm going to select astronomy. Click OK, and now it's actually built that for us. So we can also display. Now in this display, I've actually gone along and changed all the colors, because if you don't change it all to black and white, it actually prints out everything in a blues and yellows and all different colors. And I've also taken print puzzle with color off, print puzzle solution off, and print clues not words. So I've taken all of those off, and again you can change your fonts to different ones that you want it to be, and most of them are the Google fonts, so they are fine. So I've clicked OK, and then what we're going to do here is we're actually going to print the word search puzzle, and I've changed the selection. Now I've changed it to word weave, and the reason being is because if you do word search, it actually makes quite a bit of a mess. Word search, so it gives you these clues here, but when you go to actually view it, so if I go view, display, print preview, you can see that it makes quite a mess there, and it's still not bringing up the name that I wanted. So I'm going to go and change it to word weave, which actually gives me all the different words there, which is a better one. And then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to see if I can delete that, remove that layout item, because it's just not giving the right name. Because you can actually add it in, but you go here, puzzle title, then I can change it to word weave. Again, print preview. No, it's still there. So I'm going to go back, click on that, and remove, because for some reason it's not pulling it in. So then I'm going to go to task, and I'm going to export it. And here it goes to a PNG, and it's got 300 DPI resolution. I don't think you can, change it to 600. Try and get it as high as possible. How many puzzles? I just want the one. I can do different exports as well. Graphic, default graphic, it should be fine. Should be okay, because we're on A4 here. A4 layout is there. So click export. And now I'm going to put it in my desktop. And this I'm actually going to save as astronomy. Click save. Click export. And it should have exported that for me. So if I go back to desktop, and we should see it there. So if I click here, it's opened it up, and that is my astronomy that it's got there. Now I need a solution as well to print out and then put into either my PowerPoint or to Canva or to Keynote. So what I can do then is go back here, and this time I want to do the solution. So I go here, and I just look for the word solution, and it does that for me. And again, task, export, click export, go back to my desktop, click on that, and then I can put the solution. And that should have exported. So let's go back. Desktop. And that is that as well. So I can then go and put that inside my books. Now, how do you actually get stuff into your dictionary so that you can actually be adding things? Now, your things should be all text files. So to actually create a dictionary, you come out of it. So click construction, and here it says dictionary maintenance. So if we go here, we can actually create a new dictionary file. Well, actually, task, create a standard dictionary and give it a name. So I'm going to give it winter time. So I've actually got some words there, and I'm just going to click OK. And then I'm actually going to quit that editing. And then I'm going to go to task, and I'm going to import words from a text document, and making sure that I'm actually clicked onto winter time there. I'm going to select that. And again, I'm going to go into my desktops, and this time I'm going to select winter and click OK. Now here you can actually change your alphabet to whatever language you want. So if you want to create a Spanish book or a French book or a Dutch book or a German book, you can actually do that as well. So this is why this tool is great as well. So you can actually change your words down, shortest word to import. So you can choose your different ones. Click OK, and it has imported that. So that is our new one in. And then I can click that as well. And then I can show you again by clicking on word search, click and go. It's time. You can start a new puzzle. And again, put the name in, but it didn't actually come in. So winter time. Click OK. Select a dictionary, and this time, winter time. Click OK, and let's say there, and then start building. And it has built our new winter time on. And then you'd go back and print it out exactly like I showed you earlier in the video. So this is how you use Crossword Express to actually do word searches, and it's quite easy, but then you have to go in and insert them. So if we open up PowerPoint or even Canva, you could go into Canva. So let's go to Canva, create a design. If I want to stick with custom size, change it to inches, 8.5 by 11, and we could have just chosen US letter size. Great. Then upload, and I can choose those two. Drag and drop. Into my page from the solutions. And just drag that in there. Then you could be putting images around it. You can even change these, so you could crop them, move them around, change them where you want, the order. And then, yeah, it's astronomy. Text. Astronomy. Move that up, move that down a bit. Go back to our uploads, and here we can just drag on. Now here I would actually Make that smaller probably. Change it to solutions. Then I need some more text. This one, straight away. There's one. You can always lock it down and again change your text, everything that you want to do. So again, if you wasn't happy with where that is, what you could do is duplicate that, just put that to one side, crop that one off. That gets rid of that. Get rid of that bit there. Get done. Then bring this one back. Got that. Stamp that down there. Then you could move it more into the middle as well. So that could help you as well, so that you're changing your layout and making it nice and neat. So you could be doing the exact same thing in PowerPoint. So if we go to PowerPoint, we'll create a new presentation. Go to Designs, change the page setup, then go 8.5 by 11, remembering that that's no bleed on there. I can scale up because I've got nothing there. Again, that, and then insert, remembering insert will actually keep your DPI size. So we go picture from file, it's desktop. And the same thing there. So I can crop and move things around, and then doing another page. And again, insert the solution. And again, put in head text boxes and saying what it is. And there we go. So that's how you do it in PowerPoint as well. And again, you'd probably crop that, tidy it up, make it nice and neat, put some images around it, maybe put border, maybe put different sizes. So before you go, I wanted to just check to see that the DPI size was saved and was quite high. So if we go here, it should, let me just bring this down so you can actually see it. Tools, Show Inspector. And it's saved it as 600 pixels, so you can resize it with not too much pixelation there. And don't forget, you can actually change the size of it as well. When you're in there, you can actually make the millimeters bigger so it fills the whole page, so that if you do need to resize it down again, it won't pixelate. So if you get it to the biggest size you can, and with the highest DPI, you can actually make this look really good. So that is Crossword Express. It's on at crossword.com. Again, I'll leave a link in the description. This is one great software that you can use to actually be creating your word searches and any activities for your activity books. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, on the little bee above my head. Also, check out my other videos on how to do a copy this picture activity and how to do a dot-to-dot in PowerPoint for another great activity for your activity books.